Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all of you. Okay, meet you again in another video lecture for chapter 10. Okay, so for chapter 10 we have 3 parts. Okay, this is the first part of chapter 10. It is about pricing, understanding and capturing customer value. So for the first part, it is in chapter 10 in Kotler book. Okay, the learning objective for pricing, the first one is answer the question what is a price and discuss the importance of pricing in today's fast changing environment. The next one is identify the 3 major pricing strategies and discuss the importance of understanding customer value perception, company cost and competitor strategies when setting price. Okay, let's look into the first learning objective. What is a price? Price is the amount of money charged for a product or service, or the sum of all the values that customers exchange for the benefits of having or using the product or service. Okay, so we use money, okay, to have a product or service, in other words. So historically, price has been the major factor affecting buyer choice. Okay, in recent decade, however, non-price factors as well, okay, are becoming important. When we want to buy product, it's not only about price, but we also think about other factors. So price remains one of the most important elements that determines a firm market share and profitability. And for your information, price is the only element in the marketing mix that produce revenue. All other elements represent costs. Okay, so price is also one of the most flexible marketing mix elements. So price can be changed quickly. Okay, next, major pricing strategies. Okay, the first one is customer value-based pricing. Value-based pricing use the buyer's perception of value rather than the seller's cost. For example, we always confuse value with low price. Okay, so for example, we might want to bring up a product that some of them will value even at a high price. So we can bring up the latest iPhone product or a luxury car. Okay, but some of us will feel that the price for this product is too high. However, others will see the value these products offer to the customer. So it is very subjective. That's why it is a value-based pricing. In the end, the customer will decide whether a product's price is right. So pricing decision, like other marketing mix decision, must start with customer value. So effective customer-oriented pricing involve understanding how much value consumers place on the benefits they receive from the product and setting a price that captures the value. Okay, so the explanation of value-based pricing. Okay, value-based pricing is customer-driven. Cost-based pricing is product-driven. Price is set to match perceived value. Okay, so in this part, you are introduced to this type of pricing, value-based and cost-based. You have to differentiate between these two. Value-based is customer-driven. Cost-based pricing is product-driven. Okay, price is set to match perceived value. So you have to take into consideration both. Okay, so every buyers have different perception. For example, maybe you have different perception with the same product. Okay, good value pricing. Good value pricing is offering just the right combination of quality and good service at a fair price. Okay, so more and more marketers have adopted the strategy of good value pricing, offering the right combination of quality and good service at a fair price. So in many cases, this has involved introducing less expensive version of established brand name products or new lower price lines like AirAsia. What else? Okay, that one is good value pricing. Everyone can fly like AirAsia. Okay. The next one is everyday low pricing. Everyday low pricing or EDLP involve charging a constant everyday low price with few or no temporary price discount. So EDLP practice everyday low pricing involve charging a constant everyday low price with few or no temporary price discount. Okay, the king of EDLP is actually the Walmart. That practically define the concept. Everyday low price with few or no temporary price discount. So actually this is good value pricing lah. Okay, it can keep cost low so that you can offer customers to impress the customer with the high quality with the low price every day. Next one is high-low pricing. High-low pricing involves charging higher price on an everyday basis but running frequent promotion to lower prices temporarily on selected item. Oppositely, okay, to the everyday low price. So department store practice high-low pricing by having frequent sale days, for example early bird saving or bonus earning, okay, for store credit card holder, for example. Okay, only on selected item. Next one is value added pricing. Attach value added features and service to differentiate the company's offers and thus their higher prices. So value-based pricing doesn't mean simply charging what customers want to pay or setting low price to meet competition. Instead, many companies adopt value-added pricing strategies rather than cut price to match the competitors. Okay, so for example, like when the customer want to watch movie, okay, so the movie theater change, you add or you charging more rather than cutting services to maintain lower admission price. So you charge more, not to cut the service. Okay, so the service is good. Okay, in order for you to provide the good one, you have to charge more. Okay, but you have to maintain the lower admission price. Okay, so that's actually difficult lah for the company to implement it. Okay. Okay. The next one is cost-based pricing. Cost-based pricing sets price based on the cost for producing, distributing, and selling the product plus a fair rate of return for effort and risk. Okay. Some companies like the supermarket, okay, or for example the AirAsia, they want to become the low cost producers, for example in the airline. So AirAsia with lower cost can set lower price that result in smaller margin but greater sales and profits. Okay. Okay, but however other companies like Apple, BMW intentionally pay higher cost so that they can add value and claim higher price and margin. Okay, so this one is the customer value based pricing. The cost based pricing, when the firm implement it, they can give the low cost lah to the customer. Okay, still in cost based pricing, fixed costs. Okay, fixed costs are the costs that do not vary with production or sales level. Example like rent, heat, interest, executive salaries. Okay, fixed costs also known as overhead. Okay, I think you already learned in account cost. Okay, so these overhead are costs that do not vary with production or sales level. Same. Okay, and variable costs, it vary directly with the level of production. Okay, for example, raw materials, packaging. Okay, so each product that produced by the company involve a cost of the products. Okay, for example, like the raw material, the packaging. So although these costs tend to be the same for each unit produced, they are called variable costs because the total varies directly with the number of unit produced. The cost will change. Okay, it depends on the number of the product that you produce. But for the fixed cost, whatever number of product it will fix, the same cost will appear. Total costs are the sum of the fixed and variable costs for any given level of production. So management wants to charge a price that will at least cover the total production costs at a given level of production, of course. So the company must watch its costs carefully. If it costs the company more than its competitor to produce and sell similar product, the company will need to charge a higher price or make less profit, putting it at a competitive disadvantage. Okay, cost-based pricing, still in cost-based pricing. Okay, this one is cost plus pricing. Cost plus pricing adds a standard markup to the cost of the product. For example, this is the benefits of cost plus pricing. The benefits: sellers are certain about cost. Price competition is minimized because you consider about the cost. Every company will consider about the cost. Buyers will feel it is fair because the company is looking at the cost based price. All firm will think about their cost first, so it will make the price competition minimized, or so at the same almost the same price. So buyers will feel it is fair. The disadvantages: it ignores demand and also competitor price. Okay. Next one. This is the break-even pricing or the target return pricing. It is setting price to break even on cost or to make a target return. Okay. So this one is another cost-oriented pricing. The firm tries to determine the price at which it will break even or make the target return is seeking. So target return pricing use the concept of break-even chart, which shows the total cost and total revenue expected at different sales volume level. You can see here. Okay, this is the fixed cost. This is the sales volume in unit. This is the total revenue, and you can see at the break-even point here, you have to sell about what, 600,000 units in order to reach at the break-even point. See here, to make a target return of 2 million, the company must sell 800,000 here. Oh, sorry. Here. 800,000 unit. But will customers buy that many units at the $15 price? So meaning that you need to increase the price. Okay. So this is the break-even pricing, or the target return pricing. Okay, next we have looked into the, before this we have looked into the, the customer, and then the cost. Now the competition based pricing. Competition based pricing is setting price based on competitor strategies, cost, price, and market offering. If you link to the previous topic that we have looked into, it is used by the challenges, the market challenges, right? Okay, so we have looked into the customer value based pricing, cost based pricing, and lastly competition based pricing. So these are the three major pricing strategies that used by the firm. Okay.